Stop. Stop.
Another modern discovery, which we owe to the hydrangea, concerns the influence of air drainage upon plant climate.
Hey, Sarge, cut it up. What?
Quiet, Ed, please. Now you just sit there quietly and cooperate.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, Gonzo finally got here, breaking down the door and nearly knocking the camera over. Oh, wow, you have an exciting new look, Gonzo, with your hair coming through. Is that a new hat?
I feel like I was set up right there.
Oh, you set up!
I opened the door.
Why would you? No, you threw it open.
You threw that door open.
No, I did not.
Look,
I did not.
If you come in 5 minutes after this picture begins,
hello.
you won't know what it's all about. You were 5 minutes late.
He must work out.
Well, can we see Mr. Gonzo? And Eric,
Hey, how are
you've
you?
got a Celtics shirt on too, don't you?
And a Celtics jersey in the background.
Do you have a Celtics hat on?
Yes, I do.
Can we see the front of it, please?
Yeah.
I like to. Oh, that's not a real Celtics hat. I like to see the.
No, that's a
I like to see the leprechaun. Oh, so now you put that up so nobody can see me, huh?
We don't call them leprechauns anymore.
Can't figure it out. Right?
Why?
No,
vertically challenged.
But also lucky. Yeah.
You could put it over there, Gonzo, on top of the
It's
TV.
it's
Into the TV. Maybe you could knock
maybe,
that over too.
Maybe if you showed up on time, you could have planned this accordingly.
Is my shirt blue?
That is, that's
It looks navy.
a
Because
dark
women are
purple.
always commenting about my shirts.
I would say plum.
Plum.
Yeah.
Well, Gonzo's here in a muscle shirt, so you know.
Well,
Paul Pierce, yeah.
Who's the number? Is it
it's
Larry
Paul.
Bird?
It's Paul. I haven't gotten my summer body yet, so.
Who's the number? What's the number?
It's Paul Pierce. It's Paul Pierce.
Oh, gee, yeah, that's right. You're younger.
34, the truth.
The truth. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's not about age, John. It's he still won a championship for us.
John, I have a Paul Pierce jersey as well.
Well, Larry Bird won 3 for me.
Okay, I'm not taking anything away from Larry Bird. But
What about Dave Collins?
Okay, what about
What about Bill Russell?
Well,
what
I
about-
just remember Bill Russell at the end, so I only remember 3 of his.
I have
Actually, I only remember 1 of his, 69.
I have Larry Bird cereal in a box, unopened.
Do you want to sell it?
Yeah, it goes
My
for
sister's-
$15 online right now.
That's all.
That's
I'll
all.
I'll give you 15.
My sisters could put it at their store because people are crazy what they'll buy.
I thought it would be worth more than that, though. I'm a little discouraged by that.
No drinks on the desk.
I have
No
I
drinks
have
on
a-
the desk. And why didn't you bring me some?
I could use some passive income. I'll start selling.
get it.
Passive income. I just found that I have no income.
You
Really?
get a job, though.
How'd you get here? It costs gas to drive nowadays.
I'm living in the Queen City. once
They're all
again,
blaming
full
Biden
time.
right now.
It
They're
is,
all,
it is Biden's fault.
well, whatever. The
Hey,
bunny-
when Obama was president, he had good relations with the Saudis, and they'd pump oil and it'd bring the price down.
Yeah, but wasn't George Bush president and the prices were still in the fours?
I don't recall.
Oh, okay, yeah, convenient.
All I know is that Carl, you went off camera.
Thank you.
There's-
Oh, come on, put the camera in there. This is 10. This is 10
He's sweating. So
I sweat,
just-
man.
It's almost Christ-like, don't you
Towel
think,
boy.
Eric?
I'm not acclimated.
Oh, you
yet.
can't see this, can you?
Eric, who do you blame on the oil or the gas prices right now?
Joe Biden.
Would you call Eric
Absolutely.
That's right.
Okay, just
Well,
confirming.
we are here to talk about the WPYP-TV takes a look at the Manchurian Candidate. Now, the Manchurian Candidate, I guess, was Obama, but things were relatively okay with him.
My
Have
wife-
you
my
ever
wife-
seen the Manchurian Candidate, Gonzo?
Yes, I did. It's a great movie.
The original one with Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that one. I saw the one with George Clooney.
George Clooney was never in the Manchurian Candidate.
Yeah, he was.
Eric, was George Clooney in the Manchurian Candidate?
No,
Eric?
Liv Schreiber was.
Oh, yeah. What was George Clooney in? Oh, The Ides of March was what I was thinking of.
He was in a terrible remake of Tarkovsky's Solaris. Did you know that?
Yes.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice try.
I watched it originally in Russian, which my Russian is very poor. What about you, Kyle? How is your Russian How are your Russian language skills?
It's not well, but I did see Behind Enemy Lines with Owen Wilson. It's a very good film.
Behind Enemy Lines?
With Owen Wilson, yeah. Nice.
I thought he was a comic actor.
No, that was very serious.
He just disappeared after that, right?
Yeah, wow, I know.
Was drug addict or something?
Well,
no, don't.
Well,
Johnny Depp.
Maybe he had a family. You don't know that. You're jumping to conclusions.
He does have a brother.
Yeah, he has family.
Well, he's a has-been. We don't want to talk about has-beens.
Oh, my God. Why? You know what I was going to say, John.
What about you being a has-been?
It's better to be a has-been than a never was.
It's a never will be.
Right, Eric?
Well, you should know all about that, Gonzo.
What do you mean?
Bigger than Peter White.
I pull up to the scene and my roof gone.
Yeah, but
your roof gone?
You didn't bring the stuff that you needed today.
Oh,
Do
I
you
did.
have it now? Do you have it now? Yeah.
You brought the bong with you.
No. So if we can just talk about
show.
this real quick. So he worked very diligently on this today, and then forgot it in the car. So he rode his new bicycle down to his car.
That he bought on the street.
Yes.
It was a private sale. Yes, correct.
It's a private sale, which you're
Is that
allowed
what's
to do.
that disgusting thing we're looking at?
That's my face.
That's Kyle.
Oh, sorry.
These are the many looks of Kyle.
That wasn't nice.
Well, it did look disgusting. Here, pass them over.
That wasn't nice to Kyle Clayton.
Eric, in his defense, I just got over a severe tooth infection, so my face was a little swollen. So it might look gross.
Well, you look like this looks like you could have been in The Last Temptation of Christ.
Yeah, he's handsome.
By Martin
huh?
Scorsese.
So I had an impacted tooth.
No, I don't think Kyle's handsome, but
Why? He's handsome.
You don't have to.
dude.
well, I'm not queer, so I really can't tell.
You don't have to be to know what a good-looking guy is.
Well,
And
Robert
even if you were,
Redford,
it would be okay.
Robert Redford, who of course I take after, is a handsome guy.
Hold on, John. So in that mindset, nobody is handsome. No guys are handsome.
Paul Newman was handsome.
Well,
So you-
then,
okay, all
let's
right,
just
all right,
leave this
all right.
alone. John, you can cancel yourself, okay?
Oh, isn't this? Look at this one, Eric. Look at that picture. What had just happened there? Can we actually have a gander, Brenda?
Hey, leave Brandon. He's trying that there.
He's not. I wouldn't try either.
Well,
Brandon.
we were all happy because we only thought Kyle was showing
You
up.
didn't submit the files before the show.
No, I actually did 24 hours before. What's happened? It looks like you're sitting on
it's a bad mustache.
a big mountain of cocaine. Bare
There's,
bottom, in fact. Which I have been accused of, by the way, by Rich Gerard.
I actually went front bottom. I don't know how to respond to that.
Well, something like that.
That's a bad picture of me, John.
Is that you as a tyke?
No, that's not me at all, actually.
That's you.
No, that's Jimmy Preventer. Thank you.
Oh, you're one of the Preventures? Oh, I knew the Prevent. They went to West High School.
No, they went to Central.
I don't know what that is.
Wait,
We got to
how many
get
do
back
you
to the
have?
movie
I
review.
got about 20.
Well,
We'll do it later.
You have your own show, don't you?
That's called the tease.
You have your own show that outstrips Peter White's show. It outgrosses.
No. I'm not buying that. I'm not taking that beat.
Oh, you're not doing that anymore?
Nice try, buddy.
No, Eric,
Yes.
hey, how are you?
You can ask him about the Manchurian Candidate.
Is that what we're doing today?
Kyle? Yeah.
I don't know what your premise is for the base of the show.
If you ever talked to me beforehand, you'd know.
You just said come in next week.
No,
Yeah.
Kyle, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking
Okay.
to Gonzo.
You said my wife was
Gonzo and
calling
I
in.
like to bitch at each other.
I know that. Is Gonzo's wife calling in today?
She's watching our live feed.
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Once she gets the replacement for Gonzo fully blown up.
Well, that'll be a long time before that happens.
She huffed and she puffed.
Okay.
And your replacement was at hand.
You gotta just pick apart my weaknesses. Huh?
Weekend? Your weekend starts on a Wednesday?
My weaknesses, John.
Okay, Carl. Why don't you take over as host and ask Erich Pilcher about this motion picture?
Okay, Eric, help. What are we talking about right now?
Tell us about this boring movie.
Tell us about this boring movie, Eric.
The Manchurian Candidate is film. I forget. It was 1962. Stars Lawrence Harvey and Frank Sinatra. Lawrence Harvey is a man that has been brainwashed into becoming a killer here in the United States through
what?
hypnotists.
Hypnosis.
And Frank Sinatra is his commander and uncovers the plot. It also has Angela Lansbury in it, who we talked about last week for a while, if I recall.
Were you guys on here last week?
Have you seen Angela Lansbury lately?
A young Lansbury.
I saw Angela Lansbury in 1985 or 6.
Oh, in her prime.
When I was going through Universal, and they were shooting a bit of that show she was on, Murder, She Wrote.
In the flesh.
Oh, yeah, she was there. It was between. If you've ever been on a set, it takes forever to, you set up.
Wait, John, you don't think we've been on sets before?
I don't know if you've been on a Hollywood movie set.
Of course we've been on a set.
In a Hollywood motion picture.
No, of course not.
Big
That would
budget.
never. Anyone should not allow us to do that. But no, we did establish that Vince McMahon ruined her career through.
Telepathy?
Dude,
No,
did you...
Brainwashing?
it was
Monday Night Raw.
Thank you.
Sexual
Thank you, Eric.
No, John,
indiscretions?
did you...
no, because it was a competition. Why did it go like that?
Did you talk to her?
I like sexual indiscretions.
Did you
I
talk
can't-
to her?
No, we were in those little, in Universal, you're in these like little trams and you just go by. And they have a set
Did you
that
graze
was
her?
water. And, she's like out, and she's supposed to be in Maine, but it's, up in Universal City.
Did you graze her arm while walking by?
No, I've never. The closest I've been to a superstar was I was about closer to Dustin Hoffman than I am to you right now, Kyle. And I was shocked because he was 3 inches taller than
Is he
me.
handsome?
No.
How do you know?
Because he's not wearing his makeup, and he had all sorts of pockmarks.
Oh,
Dusty.
he has.
But he was,
Dusty.
he's supposedly the shortest actor, like a midget, or we don't use that
No,
word
we don't
anymore.
use that. No.
And
Checking all
he
the
was
boxes
actually
today,
taller than me. It was, that was one of the devastating moments of my life. That and the fact that it was after Death of a Salesman, and my father was a aluminum siding salesman, so therefore I was Biff. If you know the Arthur Miller play,
Yes,
which
you-
I'm sure you do.
You in the back.
Yes, Kyle.
So if he's 3 inches taller, what are you then?
I'm 5'4" and he's 5'7".
He's the lowest you can go.
Okay.
I'm sure.
I'm not going to use the derogatory.
No, don't
term
use that
he
word.
uses, but
John's the lowest setting.
I've seen Ronnie Howard. He's really short.
Ronnie Howard. How
You call him
Hollywood
Ronnie?
of you.
He's about.
And Bobby
I met
Gennaro.
Rob Schneider on the streets of Boston.
Who's Rob Schneider?
Rob Schneider.
Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo.
You can
The
do
Oh,
it.
that I almost A-bombed.
You can do it.
It wasn't critically acclaimed. That's fair.
I watch movies by Andrei Tarkovsky.
The animal was awesome.
The Animal was fantastic.
Was it as good, Erich Pilcher, as the first Manchurian Candidate?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
He enjoyed meeting my two cousins because they were female, and then I went up to him and I'm like, "Can I have a picture with you?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure."
Well,
And he looks very unhappy to take a picture with me, but was ecstatic to take a picture with my cousins.
now did he, you know what I mean, seal the deal?
What was that?
Did he
seduce
seal
your
the deal?
cousins.
Did he get it done?
Absolutely not.
Well,
He was walking a little ankle biter dog and had a Best Buy bag with him that had Planet Earth on Blu-ray in it.
Well, that's cruel to insult small dogs.
right.
And Planet is a pretty good program.
I don't like small dogs.
Derogatory
They're
term.
they're like rats.
Oh, we're having
we'll
we're
use
gonna have
that
a
word here.
we're having a contra Tom here now. That's a real. I think that you shouldn't go down that path.
All dogs matter.
Talking about midgets again.
Oh
You
my
gotta stop saying
God.
that.
Well,
Saying
leprechauns
the
and the
Q word,
Celtics.
The M
No, but
word.
it's-
Like, why are you checking all the boxes today? Are you...
Yeah, that's a nice background. Oh, keep it on them. Kyle looks like he's about to have, his head's about to explode.
Well, first of all, Eric, what are your cousins' names? Just real quick.
Clayton, for Christ's sake.
Tanya and Abby.
Tanya.
Okay.
Are they free this weekend?
Get on that.
Are they? They're in Iowa, right?
One of them doesn't date, and the other one is married with 2 kids.
What does it mean she doesn't
Yeah,
date?
she doesn't
She
get
too
asked
old?
out. She doesn't get asked out.
Ugly?
Maybe.
I don't date because I don't have any money. If I did, I would have to be dating working
Guys,
girls.
I'm talking to Eric right now.
Oh, you are. That's right.
I'm sorry, Eric, go on.
I'd finished.
Okay.
Eric, would you sleep with the girl in the Queen of Diamonds costume in Manchurian Candidate? If she were still the age, she was in 1962.
She's 62, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
It wouldn't, violate any commandments or something?
I mean, well, if we're talking hypothetically, I mean, being Pentecostal Christian, yes, I would have to be married, but if I were married, certainly, I'd marry her.
Good God, look at those legs.
They go all the way up.
What?
That's a real leg
I'm
show.
39 now, so we got to kind of speed up the marriage process.
We got to speed up the show, too. We're never going to get to on the waterfront. Will have to be next week, right? I mean, because we've really got to do Brando
You had
justice.
Another boring movie to talk about?
How can On the Waterfront be
is not a boring movie.
Oh, it's Brando.
Brand? No, it's Laurence Olivier.
The best actor, in your opinion.
No,
A
and
genius, if you will.
and the consensus.
You love Brando.
Yes, and every time I
Don't
get
get
some
fired up.
arschlock kicked off my IMDb bio by trying to claim that they wrote it along with me, some other schmuck that puts his name on it.
Don't gaslight
It's very
me.
irritating.
It's frustrating.
You should bring that over here. I'll put it right here so we can see your handsome reactions. You Paul Newman, you.
Are you talking to me?
Who's Paul Newman, me or him?
I think it's Lawrence Harvey I was talking to.
Oh.
Lawrence Harvey was Lithuanian, but he was from South Africa.
You're ahead of your mind.
So is he South African or Lithuanian?
Well, he was of Lithuanian Jewish extraction from South Africa. He served in the British Armed Forces during the Second World War.
Okay.
You missed it.
Do you have any other questions for Eric, Kyle?
Did I ask questions? I'm not really sure.
Yes, how many minutes is this movie exactly? Do you know that?
I believe it's 122 minutes.
Okay,
Guy's good.
He's very good. I do have a question. Why don't people wear cards as clothing anymore?
Why are they wearing cards as clothing in this motion picture, Erich Pilcher? That's a better question.
Because the card is what activates Lawrence Harvey's killing streak, essentially. When they hypnotized him, I believe it's been about a month since I watched it. I believe it was the King of Diamonds that triggers
Queen
it.
of Diamonds.
Queen of Diamonds.
Which,
that triggers it.
Which, as Gonzo liked to add, is a famous short story by Pushkin, the great Russian poet.
Also referenced in the great song Desperado, don't you play the Queen of Diamonds, boy.
There you go.
The Queen of Hearts.
Yeah. Pushkin and the Eagles.
Any other Queen of Diamond references, Kyle?
No, I took my card out.
Which card?
I offer
The one
people. No,
you have to give to the police when you.
That's called an identification. No. I carry a business card with me now.
You do?
Yep.
Yes.
It's just a King of Hearts.
Yep.
But I don't have it with me because
I don't even have business cards.
it's not real, Eric. I'm living a facade.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'm gonna have to get on Matt to get me business cards.
No, I just hand out King
Good
of
luck
Hearts.
to that.
So they call me.
Hey, let's watch that second clip from the Manchurian Candidate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it's called.
All right, here we go then.
Yep.
Just let's see whatever comes up.
If we may proceed with the demonstration. Raymond. Who's that little fellow sitting next to the captain?
That's Bobby Lembeck. Our mascot, I guess you'd call him.
Doesn't look old enough to be in your army.
I guess he isn't, but there he is, ma'am.
Captain Marco, you be good enough to lend Raymond your pistol, please.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks, Ben.
Sure, kid. Shoot Bobby, Raymond. Through the forehead.
Yes, ma'am.
Wake up. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. All right. That's the same dream again.
What makes it so awful is to keep dreaming a thing like that about Sergeant Shaw. Oh, it's been going on for weeks now. I must be going crazy.
What you ought to do is to write to Sergeant Shaw.
No, I tell you nothing's wrong with me.
You ought to write to him and see if anyone else is having dreams like yours.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe I will. Yeah. Maybe I'll do that. Anybody can help me. He can.
You like him a lot, don't you?
Raymond Shaw is the bravest, kindest, warmest, most wonderful human being I've ever known in my life.
Gonzo has a Mountain Dew hat on.
Yep. Are those allowed?
Is it because of the color scheme? I'm colorblind. Has something to do with the Celtics?
No, my friend.
They're
gave
two
us
different
one.
colored greens, actually. This is more of an electric lime green.
We seem to have an incoming phone call.
Oh,
Hi, how are you? Welcome to WPYP-TV. I hope you have something good to add to the show today. I'm getting close to I'm getting close to F-bombing.
You can't do that.
You can't. We're live, and you're gonna ruin our replay.
I think we should have a show at night, and we should say whatever we want.
Yeah, no kidding. It's called a podcast. You should come on our show. I call you every time we start one.
You call me on Messenger. I don't live on Facebook.
Okay, we'll use your real phone number, but
Grow up.
Kyle,
I do.
you
have,
mean grow down?
Grow
you mean
up.
regress.
I would like. I think you'd be
I'm gonna
expanding.
strangle you. Oh.
Gentlemen. Eric, what are your thoughts on that scene right there, please?
Did you see the scene, Eric, when you were in the men's room?
I wasn't in the men's room. The scene where they shoot Bobby, it's such a hard scene because you can actually see there's a conflict with the character when he goes to do it, but he can't help himself. He has to do
It's his
it.
job.
Hard scene.
So it really is, it's hard because you're seeing the power that this hypnosis has over these individuals, but in a way you feel like they're still mindful of what they're doing.
Right.
Gonzo wants to know about the commentary of the Manchurian Candidate on McCarthyism.
Yes, please elaborate.
Well, I mean, I forget who plays him, but
the guy from Barney
each
Miller.
one-
The captain.
What was that?
The captain from Barney Miller.
Of course.
Yeah.
Right. There are some
You know
very,
Barney Miller?
very strong allusions to McCarthyism because in one of the opening scenes, they ask him about how many members of the Senate and Congress does he have documented that are known communists, and the number changes 3 times in 2 minutes.
Oh, I see.
So, and that was Joseph McCarthy. I believe on a TV show they were interviewing him, and the number changed. And it wasn't even close. It was 2 different spectrums of numbers.
So, I think, Eric, you should ask Gonzo who Joe McCarthy was. I think he thinks he's the dummy Edgar Bergen had back in the early 30s.
Don't assume you know me. Go ahead and ask.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead and ask. Eric?
He's acting very demure now.
You can ask me that question now.
Who's
if you would
McCarthy,
like.
dummy?
Who's Joe McCarthy? Not Edgar McCarthy.
He's the one who sang at
Well,
Woodstock.
that was Edgar. Charlie McCarthy was the wooden dummy.
Country Joe McCarthy saying, "Hey, what are we fighting for?
Oh,
Vietnam.
in the movie Joe.
I don't give a damn about Vietnam."
Mm-hmm.
Country Joe McCarthy.
You mean Country Joe McDonald and the fish that was at
Yeah, that.
Give me an F.
That's
give
not
me
Joe McCarthy.
That's what I thought he was. So who is he then, John, if you're so smart?
I have no idea. I don't even know why we're talking about this motion picture.
Can we go to Eric? Because I think he has an answer.
I thought we were going to talk about
Kyle's face.
What?
Oh, no, Eric, what's the answer?
Joe McCarthy was a senator from Wisconsin that basically started a new era of the Red Scare. He said he had a list of people that were known communists, and the list was false. The people that he had listed either had no ties or the ties were distant ties. They were just chance circumstances. So he really started this paranoia over nothing.
Nope, you're wrong. There's a few things. They went to meetings.
No, McCarthy's a liar.
A couple of them went to young meetings.
To young meetings?
Young socialist meetings, which put him on the list. Yes, it wasn't just an unwarranted list. And look who was right about Russia, huh?
No, that was the Soviet Union. Hi, welcome to WPYP-TV. Do you have any questions to Gonzo, our resident historian?
No, but he did a great job on answering who Senator McCarthy was.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
He got it right on the nose. And in fact, he ruined the communication industry, television and motion pictures, by making everybody confess on someone else and declare them red.
I think he means Eric, not you, Gonzo.
Semantics.
Right, so...
I lost what you said.
Oh, we're just...
Thank you, sir, for that answer.
Yes. Yeah. Do you have any comment about the Manchurian Candidate or on the tomfoolery that's going on right here at your tax-supported public TV station?
I just turned on your show. I only caught the last part of it, but I like the first Manchurian Candidate better than I like the second one with Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The one with Lawrence Harvey, and I think it was Frank
Sinatra. Oh, yeah, it's a great movie, but we're not really able to get to the gist of it today because, it's spring. Spring's out there. It's 70, and
part 2 tomorrow.
The sap's rising in
Next week will be part 2.
Part 2. Tune in next week, and Gonzo will be ready for us.
Sir, thank you for calling my show. What's your name?
My name is Steve.
Steve.
Steve, you're a good man.
Do you listen every week or watch every week?
No, I just turned in. I turn in occasionally.
Just got lucky then.
I'll tell you what. Once you hang up, we're going to show another clip. I'm not sure if it's from the Manchurian Candidate because there's like 3 movies in the hopper. Okay, thank you for calling, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
And check us out next week when we try to resurrect this abortion of a show. Thank you.
Okay. I liked you when you used to give the baseball facts in the baseball shows.
Oh, we will do a baseball show soon then. That's one thing. Gonzo, you like baseball, right? Eric, you like baseball.
He's probably one of your 5 viewers on YouTube.
Oh, you're going to make me F-bomb. You're just going to get me thrown off.
Gentlemen. Trevor Story, AL Player of the Week. Shout out to him. Well done.
All right, I'm going to leave it because I got to get ready to watch the Celtics later tonight.
Okay, right, but we will do a baseball show in the next 2 weeks.
Go Celtics!
Go Celtics.
Thank
Go
you.
Steve.
Take care.
Go Steve.
Hey, Brendan, do we have... who gives a damn? As long as it's not... do you have a video that has the word K in it? K-A-Y.
I have Waterfront 1, Waterfront 2, and yes, I do.
Oh, let's watch that.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Now, in time, you'll feel differently. You'll be glad I stopped you now. I know that. I know you blame me for losing the baby. Yes. I know what that meant to you. I'll make it up to you, Kay. I swear I'll make it up to you. I'm gonna change. I'll change. I've learned that I have the strength to change. And you'll forget about this miscarriage. And we'll have another child, and we'll go on. You and I. We'll go on.
Oh, Michael. Michael, you are blind. It wasn't a miscarriage. It was an abortion. An abortion, Michael. Just like our marriage is an abortion. Something that's unholy and evil. I didn't want your son, Michael. I wouldn't bring another one of your sons into this world. It was an abortion, Michael. It was a son, and I had it killed because this must all end. I know now that it's over. I knew it then. There would be no way, Michael. No way you could ever forgive me. Not with this Sicilian thing that's been going on for 2,000 years. Oh!
Yep, we did. The betting here was whether I did successfully edit out the C word.
I didn't.
Which, thanks to Eric's good ears, we were going to do this about a month ago, but Eric said, he says the C word in this.
Confident.
Oh, he says something worse than that.
I can't believe I've never. She got rid of his son.
Oh, yeah, she had an abortion. Oh, which in 1974, 1 year after Roe v. Wade. This is very
to force
big,
his
shocking
hand
stuff.
into leaving her, correct?
Well, no, she destroyed the kid because she wanted to end
She knew he would
the
do
cult
that.
of machismo.
Oh, no way.
Well, it's a great movie.
I don't
Godfather
condone-
2 is one of the greatest movies ever made. It's in the top 5.
Ever?
Oh, yeah.
It's
Both Godfathers.
number 2 on my list.
Yeah.
What's number 1, Eric?
I gotta know.
Citizen Kane.
Citizen Kane.
You would.
Yeah. So mine is Citizen Kane.
Yeah, me too.
Land Before Time 7, and then Godfather 2.
Mine's Citizen Kane, Godfather 2, Crocodile Dundee, the Pauly Shore soccer movie.
Hi, and welcome to WPYP-TV. Gonzo is really going down the tubes today, so we can use any help
Hi,
at all.
John. This is Jim in Manchester.
Oh, hi. How are you?
I'd like to congratulate Gonzo and Kyle for the great job they did. I watched the baseball game yesterday.
Oh.
And they were doing the commentary, and they did a great job. I just wanted to tell them I really enjoyed it.
That's great. I wish that I'd like to go there sometime and film you two with my.
It's not me. It's the other Kyle.
Oh, the other Kyle.
Yeah, the good Kyle. Yeah.
Jim,
And how did Al Pacino not win the Oscar? They gave it to Art Carney that year for Harry and Tonto.
Well, that was
That's my question.
Yeah, and Jack Nicholson was in Chinatown. I think that Pacino and Nicholson, who had been racking up the Oscar nominations, were coming into superstardom.
That had to be political in my mind. I don't know.
Jim, let's get back to me here.
Well, as Marlon Brando said, Art Carney was a great actor.
Art Carney, no one cared. Jim, let's
Yes,
talk
they
about
did.
baseball game. What the? You blew it, Hopwood.
We can. Do you want to talk about baseball next week,
Jim
guys?
did.
What about you, Eric?
I would be down to talk about baseball.
Since, you know,
Red Sox are starting to put it together.
The Manchurian candidate just is boring. Gonzo.
You know, I just appreciate my fans out there who call in and say I did a good job doing color commentary.
The Manchurian candidate, it just turns the sheer bitchery on in Gonzo. And poor Eric is here between the two of us.
Right.
While Gonzo and I are looking what do they call it? You're staring daggers at each other.
I'm Kyle. That's
And
Eric.
by the way, you're no.
That's right. That's Kyle. Can I
Yeah.
see the picture of you, Kyle, with the
Which
blanked
one?
out eyes?
You're no Kyle Heavey, I'll tell you
Plenty
that.
of pictures of me.
Kyle Peavy?
Yeah.
He took a
I thought it was
weird.
Heavey.
Yeah, there's no P involved. Yeah, you can have that one.
Oh, I don't want the picture.
No, that's
that
for
is
you.
a good picture.
Yeah, that's
though.
your. That's
Another. You look like Judas in there.
Thank you. Yeah, you put that in your refrigerator. Yeah.
I just finished reading The Master and Margarita by Bulgakov.
You look like
one of the great novels of the 20th century.
That's very good.
Antonio Banderas.
No, he looks
meets
like Judas.
Jared Leto.
How
you
do you
wouldn't sell out your good pal Gonzo for just 30 pieces of silver, would you? Or would you hold up for more?
I think 30 pieces of silver for Gonzo is a very fair deal.
Take the deal.
Yeah, very fair deal.
I would sell Dirk for 30 pieces of silver.
Dirk Don, the Satanist? From Iowa?
Yeah, I'd sell him 30. Like, they'd get 30 pieces of silk, and I'd be like, done.
Yeah.
He's yours.
No hesitation. That's 30 more pieces of silver than we had before, Eric.
Interestingly,
Absolutely.
a Russian woman recently asked me to send her some silver, and I just laughed at her. Well, a very dramatic
Why?
laugh.
Because you have no money?
Well, I do have silver.
Well, you should have entertained that conversation to begin
I
with.
do.
Then why do you have no money?
Well,
Cash in your silver, buddy.
I don't
YOLO.
have that. With me, everything's a metaphor.
Okay.
Oh, what's silver metaphor?
Liquid
Like silver-tongued.
Ah.
Like Peter Stillo that's been on the show. He's a silver-tongued dago.
I'm not
Kind of like Frank Sinatra.
I'm not talking about him anymore.
Well, he was going to
That's right.
call in today.
Why isn't he?
He actually has a job.
Wait, hold on. You looked at me when you said that.
I wasn't. I was looking at Lawrence Harvey. I swear to God.
I have a job, and I call in.
I work very, very hard at my
So do I,
job.
actually.
And what have I done? I have honored you with the song "Dumpster Baby."
Yeah, now
And
I'm dumpster.
I don't even hear it get any feedback.
Dude, I have a
Dumpster
job
Baby.
too.
What's that? Making love to the missus?
I'm an artist.
Well, wait until you get home.
You know what that means.
No, Mrs. Gonzo.
I'm married.
She's blowing up your replacement.
Shut up, John. You've crossed the line. You have crossed the line. Unbelievable. And I don't want to hear any laughter back there. That's enough.
I should have been Gabby Hayes type of actor back in the 1940s. Really, Roy?
Well, I'm married. What's your excuse?
No, you're
Kurt?
perfect.
You don't even have silver.
Well, when you're as good looking as I am, you'd like a better half that's at least as good looking.
You haven't rode a roller coaster in 35 years.
I actually haven't ridden a roller coaster in 30 years because of my back.
No,
What was your
'cause
last
of
roller
the
coaster?
Rules.
I really haven't in 30 years.
No, what was-
Oh, you mean because of being a
It's
midget?
embarrassing when you can't
No.
hit
Guys,
that mark.
guys,
I
we're
love
all
the
friends.
the wooden ones.
What was your last roller coaster?
Back 1990, summer of 1991, down
They
at
changed
Canopy
the-
Lake.
Yeah, they changed the height.
Okay. The Cannonball?
It was the wooden one.
Yeah, Cannonball. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I loved roller coasters. My back, I blew it out in the army. I get 10%. If it wasn't for my army pension, I would be penniless.
You
Penniless.
get 10% of what?
Well, I get 10% for my back.
Suspension.
I get 10% for my ear that got blown out. But for my brain that got blown out, they refused to honor that.
What about your finger?
Because they can't prove
What's
it.
an elbow?
No, you said you got your finger cut off.
Oh,
last
ear
That
week.
was
got
with
blown
Joel
away.
Elber.
No, you said you got your finger cut off.
When I was Joel Elber's campaign manager, I sliced my finger off because what we did, we'd take Joel's old posters because we didn't have any money, and we'd go to the dump, and we'd find somebody that was like running for state rep. We'd take their signs because they had already been thrown out, and we'd cut them. And then we just put them over.
And he won.
It was very economical.
You
Oh
won.
yeah.
It's called recycling, guys.
Yeah, we didn't have the Democratic Party behind us. The Democratic Party's never supported me because I really pissed off Ray Buckley once, which I found out later was probably just because of my PTSD. You know,
See, I don't know.
just did
Yeah, I
something.
talked to Buckley about that, and it wasn't that. It was what you did at that function.
Which
You had 2
function?
margaritas, and you were out of control.
Well,
Oh, wait.
no, that's what
That was
that's
recently
what,
at the
that was
very-
with
yeah.
Peter White and that congressman from Texas. Yeah, or was it his twin brother that was the health
nice
and
try,
human?
Hopwood, not going that. Nice try, not taking the bait.
I think that's the last time that Peter, and his girlfriend were there. It was a long time ago.
Anyway, I was talking about the time at Bill Berry's fundraiser when you got wasted off one Cosmo and made a fool of yourself.
I have never drunk a Cosmopolitan. I don't even know what it is.
He's never drunk one Cosmo, okay?
What is a Cosmo? I know Cosmo is a magazine. I learned the word masturbation from my mother's
oh my
Cosmo.
God.
about
Another box to
1971.
check. You.
This is an adult show.
It's true.
At 4.
We're adults. I can use the word masturbation. In fact,
We should
Oh, what?
scale that back. The we're adults thing.
We pretend to be.
Maybe age-wise. And
Oh, Eric, I know
physically.
you're a pious person, and masturbation might not be a word that you'd like to hear.
Eric, we pay taxes at least.
Look, I
I
mean,
think it's in the
every-
Bible.
What?
The word masturbation.
That's 4 times in less than 30 seconds.
Well, you're not supposed to spread your seed.
Right.
Unless it's in your wife.
Or you're sowing. Yeah, you have to
sow in.
Yeah, you can't go
on unfertile ground.
Right, and you can't fertilize.
Then it's the lust aspect of it too.
I know, and here we have this dame with long legs and a Queen of Diamonds card. You know?
And what's the other option?
And in German it's Lust, which means desire.
Desire to.
Which is when are we going to do a streetcar named Desire, Eric?
Muse.
I've never seen a streetcar named Desire.
Whoa!
I need to straighten out my back.
Fake movie buff. Never seen streetcar called Desire.
I think that the car would be a hell of a Stanley Kowalski.
How would you know? You disqualified yourself earlier in the show.
About Stanley Kowalski?
No, about being able to judge.
I can judge actors.
Oh, okay. What?
Do you think you could play Lenny Bruce? I have a script. Now I was going to show it to Ryan, but that's gone by.
John, honestly, I've never been more confident in my entire life. Yes, I could.
You could play Lenny Bruce.
Yep.
In hell. I have the script.
Is that where the scene's located? Yes.
We can't do it on this show.
And I'll come back.
Who's that? Why?
You don't believe in me?
Oh, I believe it.
Are there swear words?
I don't want Gonzo around because he distracts you.
No, we're
bro.
two independent people. We work as a team, but
yeah.
He's like the medieval character Vice from the mystery plays. Don't you agree?
No.
I cannot disagree, John.
He's like
you're every man, and he's there trying to get you off the narrow path of goodness into flesh pots. And
I'm
stuff
Lewis,
like that.
and he's
you put
Martin.
me in flesh pots, dude?
That's the shtick. Martin and Lewis.
Hold on, you're putting me in flesh pots?
I'll talk later.
No, I don't want. I can't.
Were you in the flesh pot around 3 o'clock?
No, I've been doing.
I mean, your name's worth a lot of money, so.
I work 24/7. Take sporadic naps at best, John.
That's not even possible.
24/7. I'm exhausted.
Did I hear the word schnapps?
I wish.
Yeah. What about you, Eric? You're German, aren't you? German heritage?
German, Irish, Jewish.
Who isn't Irish? Everybody's part Irish. Everywhere you go.
Yeah, we ran out of heat last week.
Well, you are Irish.
I'm Irish, yeah.
He is Polish, Gonzo.
No, I'm Irish now.
You're what?
My daughter said I'm Irish.
Oh, that's bad.
Show your Celtic shirt proudly.
Yeah, it's Paul Pierce won a championship.
Yeah, I know who he is. He got that big tip ball at the end of that game against the Heat.
It's a jump ball.
Yeah.
So for the next 5 minutes, would you rather just talk about sports? Like
no, I like to go as rogue as possible.
We have.
You'd like to go as early as possible.
No, rogue.
Rogue.
Let's consistently be inconsistent right now. We're not talking about anything in particular.
Two things.
Well, we were talking about what were we talking about, Eric?
Exactly.
Well, I have two things. Number one, laminate everything from now on. That's the new rule, because you can. And number two, did you know that
so you won't have another third kid?
For the third week in a row last week was the #1 ranked Manchester Public Television program.
What show?
PPWRS.
WPYP?
Yeah. In specifically Manchester Famous edition of PPWP.
The numbers dropped off. They were half of what they were 2 weeks ago.
Still #1.
They were 2 weeks ago. They were half of what they were.
What are you talking about? Which one? When you weren't here, you mean? Yeah, the numbers were way better.
I'm going to start signing these.
Uh-oh.
Wait, I have a prediction.
No, none of that.
Norn's friend is here.
Well, we're going to be leaving in about. What do you have planned later today, Kyle? To put on the ball and chain at the place of work? At the Greasy Spoon.
Correct. I do have a job at the Greasy Spoon.
Oh yeah.
I know, mixing it up. I'm the minority in this group of.
That you have work. That you actually have a job.
Yeah.
Getting a vision.
That's good, you know.
It has to do with
and
you.
Deal with this.
You never.
The reading. It's coming to me.
Are you looking at
Looks
me?
like you're about to have a bowel movement.
What?
Wow, you don't want to know.
I don't either. Should we have these two jokers on next week, Eric?
What is it?
I always love speaking with Kyle Clayton and Gonzo.
Kyle Clayton, and you noticed there's a significant pause between.
He's
and
still
Gonzo.
Kyle.
Eric, I'm not. Well, guys, I'm not. I'm here to help.
Are you into baseball, Kyle Clayton?
I am. We were on I believe, a 6-game win streak. The Red Sox.
Will
yes,
you?
they are.
Do you know about the existence of the Manchester Blue Sox like your Uncle John Clayton does?
Not to the extent that he does. That's
No,
don't.
Nothing. Nobody
I
knows.
can't compare.
You know how they got that name?
The Blue Sox?
Yep.
How?
What you tell me?
The police.
They blew it in the ninth.
Who?
The Sox.
The Manchester Blue Sox?
Yeah, they were good, and then they weren't. They used to blow games. So
We are really running out of gas here.
Can I pitch something? I'll be
Sure.
at Guild today, doing another baseball game.
What time?
7 o'clock, Central.
But it'll be on TV.
Central someone.
And
Yep.
that's channel 18?
Channel 23.
Oh, it's on channel
No, we're
20.
on Channel 23.
Yes, a knucklehead. We are.
The Joe Kelly Lavasser show will be on at that point. So.
It could be with Victoria Wodgelick Sullivan.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I won't be at Guild today.
Be nice.
I'll be camping out. Get a autograph.
From whom?
Vicky? Landslide Vicky?
If I'm lucky.
Eric, we've got to do our own radio show because everything's come apart like an old teddy bear left in the rain.
I feel
We've
like
come apart in the seams.
number one, John. That's rude. I've been trying my best. We've lost control.
No. John Hopwood's out of control. That's what it is.
It's you two. You two.
Should we leave and you end the show with Eric?
No.
Yes.
No. You guys. No. I'm gonna leave. You guys keep answering.
Do a soliloquy.
Eric, it's always a pleasure, my friend. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Kyle. Likewise.
Do a soliloquy.
I'm not gonna do a soliloquy. I already said goodbye to Eric. I'm leaving. You guys figure it out. Grow up.
When the
I love you,
going
Manchester.
get tough, the Clayton gets going.
You're not really leaving,
What
are
are you
you?
doing?
I'm not leaving, guys.
All right, get over here.
It was
Relax.
exciting. It was giving me chills.
What are you?
Are you
Andy?
nervous without me?
So do we want to do a baseball show next?
I can do that.
You
Yeah.
do a fake
And
exit.
you will be a host that day.
I not only
You're a follow pole.
am I an alcoholic, John, I'm a degenerate gambler as well. So yes, I know all about sports. Let's talk sports.
We will do it. What about you, Eric? Sports show next week? Baseball.
Hopefully the
Yeah,
Celtics are still around.
I'm down for a sports show, baseball.
Basketball.
Maybe we can end up talking about how the Celtics start the NBA Finals the next day.
I love your confidence, Eric.
Is there some way that we can, I'll talk to you later, engineer an event so that Gonzo is snatched or something?
He cannot be snatched.
He can't be snatched before the
No,
show.
he cannot be.
We could work some
You can't
baseball
track 'em.
movie references in, like how in Major League to tie the game they did
They
a
did a
double
Laurence
suicide
Olivier.
from second base all the way in with Jake Taylor bunting.
I thought that was Laurence Olivier.
No,
He bunted, and the catcher was Alec Guinness.
no, it was the guy from Platoon who got fragged.
Tom Berenger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he laid one down.
See, we already have a premise for the next show.
Oh.
Excellent.
Platoon's an excellent
He
movie.
was great in that.
Oh, it's a great movie.
He was insane, psycho. He got fragged, right?
Charlie Sheen shot him.
But
Fragging's
they were
usually
thinking
an
about
officer.
it. They're thinking about it.
Fragging's when you throw a grenade into the tent with the first lieutenant and do him in.
The fragments.
Fragging's officers.
Did you ever have a soap party?
Oh, let's not.
Or a
I'll
blanket
tell you
party.
afterward. Yeah, blanket parties. Not me.
Soap party.
Eric, do you want to have a blanket party with me?
Open the door to
No.
your mystery day.
That's
Well,
a great
folks, we're
movie.
very sorry that this show turned into a bunch of just gibberish. But that happens every
That's-
now and then.
It's need to know information, actually.
Still number one.
It just happens.
Still number
And
one.
I don't think you wanted to really know about the Manchurian Candidate anyways. And if they want to know about the Manchurian Candidate, what can they do, Erich Pilcher?
Yeah, who won the election?
They can go to YouTube and search Matt Connerton Unleashed, where my review of the Manchurian Candidate is posted, or go to pilcherspoint.com and look at Classic Film Review Archives. It is posted there as well.
All right, folks. We'll see you next week. It's going to be called the Baseball Show, but we're going to be talking about all sports. And I'm going to shut up some.
Thank you, Jim, and thank you, Steve.
Let's see that. Roll that last video that begins with A.
Roll the video.
Kyle Kracken's tribute to Landslide Vicky.
Not me.
Roll it.
Well, it's not you.
What is it, Mother?
Yeah, we had something went bad. Wow, it's public TV. It makes fun. Is there one that says A?
A, avoiding his mother, and then I have A, May 25th intro.
There you go.
we
Today's
still on?
May 25th.
It's not the intro, it's an outro.
The outro, yeah.
Good evening. I'm here tonight to reiterate my concern for taxpayers in regard to this proposed budget at a time when our citizens are sitting around their kitchen tables talking about where they can cut spending in order to make ends meet. This board is increasing spending and taking on bonds and financial commitments at an alarming rate. Some current and former city employees have actually confided in me that they've witnessed firsthand departmental waste. Many of these employees also stand with the displeasure and disapproval of many of the union bosses, as they only look out for the guys at the top.
Well, last night the missus drove the pickup all the way downtown. And on TV I saw her fussing and pouting like a dad-burned clown. I got the City Hall blues. I got the City Hall blues. Lord, I got 'em. I got the City Hall blues. When we lived in Hog Collar, we was happy enough. But we moved to the big city and it's sure been rough. I got the City Hall blues. I got the City Hall blues. Lord, I got 'em. I got the City Hall blues. My missus thinks she's the mayor of this whole darn town. Since we arrived in the Queen City, all she does is bitch and frown. I got the City Hall blues. I got the City Hall blues. Lord, I got 'em. I got the City Hall blues. I'd like to step right back to our old truck farm. The missus should be back to milking the cows in our old red barn. I got the City Hall blues. I got the City Hall blues. Lord, I got 'em. I got the City Hall blues.